deoxyribonucleic acid, more commonly known as DNA, is a complex molecule that contains all the information necessary to build and maintain an organism. All living organisms have DNA within their cells. DNA does more than specify the structure and function of living organisms. It also serves as the primary unit of heredity. In other words, whenever organisms reproduce, a portion of their DNA is passed along their offspring. This transmission of all or a part of organism's DNA helps to ensure certain level of continuity from one generation to the next, while still allowing for slight changes that contribute to the diversity of life. But what exactly is DNA? What similar elements make up this complex molecule? How are these elements arranged and how is information extracted from them? This video answers each of these questions, and it also provides a basic overview of the process of DNA discovery. DNA is basically made up of three components: a pentose sugar, four nitrogenous bases, and a phosphate. The pentose sugar in DNA is called deoxyribose. It consists of 5 carbon atoms, 10 hydrogen, and 4 oxygen in it. Unlike the ribose sugar, it do not contain hydroxyl group in the second carbon atom. Hence, the chemical formula of deoxyribose sugar will become C5H10O4. Along with the DNA, the living organisms also consist of another type of nucleic acid called RNA, which is having ribose sugar in it, with the chemical formula C5H10O5. In ribose sugar, 4 carbon atoms are present within the cyclic ring, while the 5th carbon atom is present outside the ring. The nitrogenous bases are organic molecules which contain carbon and nitrogen. They are bases because they contain an amino group that has the potential of binding an extra hydrogen and thus acting as a base by decreasing the hydrogen ion concentration. The DNA contains basically 2 types of nitrogenous bases like purines and pyrimidines. A purine consists of a 6-membered and a 5-membered imidazole nitrogen containing rings fused together. It contains 4 nitrogen atoms, while a pyrimidine contains a single carbon nitrogen ring and only 2 nitrogen atoms. Adenine and guanine are the purines, cytosine, thymine, and uracil are the pyrimidines. Adenine is a purine nucleobase with chemical formula C5H5N5, an amine group attached to the carbon at 6th position. Guanine is also a purine nucleobase with chemical formula C5H5N5O. It is a 2-amino purine carrying a 6-oxo substitution. Cytosine is a pyrimidine nucleobase with chemical formula C4H5N3O. It consists of a heterocyclic aromatic ring and 2 substituents attached like an amino group at 4th position and a keto group at 2nd position. Thymine is another pyrimidine nucleobase with chemical formula C5H6N2O2. It is a heterocyclic aromatic organic compound having carbonyl group at 2nd and 6th position and a methyl group at the 5th position. Uracil is the pyrimidine nucleobase with chemical formula C4H4N2O2. It is present only in RNA. It is a heterocyclic organic compound having 2 oxo group at 2nd and 4th position. A phosphate group is just a phosphorus atom bound to 4 oxygen atoms. It bound covalently with the sugar molecule. The sugar phosphate group link up the backbone for each single strand of DNA. Nucleosides. It is a structural subunit of DNA consisting of a molecule of sugar linked to a nitrogenous base. The sugar and nitrogenous base are connected through beta-glycosidic linkage. Glycosidic bond formation occurs between the first carbon atom of pentose sugar and 9th nitrogen of purine or first nitrogen of a pyrimidine base by the removal of a water molecule. There are 4 types of deoxyribonucleosides in DNA, namely deoxyadenosine, deoxyguanosine, deoxycytidine, and deoxythymidine. Similar to the DNA, RNA also consists of nucleosides. 4 types of ribonucleosides in RNA are adenosine, guanosine, cytidine, and uridine. Interestingly, thymine combines with deoxyribose only and uracil with ribose only. Nucleotides. These are phosphate esters of nucleosides, that is, combination of pentose sugar, nitrogenous base, and phosphoric acid. Most of the nucleosides phosphate involved in biological function are 5-phosphate, that is, phosphoric acid is attached to 5th hydroxyl group of pentose sugar. There are 4 types of nucleotides present in the DNA, namely deoxyadenosine monophosphate, deoxyguanosine monophosphate, deoxycytidine monophosphate, and deoxythymidine monophosphate. Similarly, RNA also consists of four types of nucleotides, namely adenylic acid, guanylyc acid, cytidyllic acid, and uridylic acid. Polynucleotides. The DNA is composed of 4-deoxyribonucleotides. The individual nucleotides are combined together through phosphodiester bonds. The 3' hydroxyl of one sugar combines with 5' hydroxyl of another sugar through phosphate group to form phosphodiester linkage. Therefore, the polynucleotide chain contains alternating units of sugar and phosphate. In this polynucleotide chain, the sequence of arrangement of bases is very important. The genetic information is coded in the specific sequence of bases. If the base is altered, then the information also alters. The polynucleotide chain of DNA has either 5' to 3' orientation or 3' to 5' orientation, depending on how the sugars are arranged on the strand. One end of the polynucleotide chain always terminates with a phosphate group at the 5' carbon of deoxyribose sugar. This end is called 5' end. The another end is terminates with a hydroxyl group at the 3' carbon of deoxyribose sugar. This end is called 3' end. Structure of DNA. William Astbury used X-ray diffraction method for the first time to examine the 3D structure of DNA molecule. Later, Wilkins and Franklin and Gowlin got some good photographs of DNA by X-ray crystallography. They confirmed that the DNA molecule consists of two polynucleotide chains which are coiled in right-handed direction to form a DNA double helix. Later, Erwin Chargaff analyzed the content of DNA of different organisms. He observed that the amount of purine and pyrimidine are always equal. The amount of adenine is equal to the amount of thymine, and the amount of guanine is equal to cytosine. This is called Chargaff's rule of base equivalence. He also observed that deoxyribose sugar and a phosphate occurs in equimolar proportion. Based on the above data, James Watson and Francis Crick finally proposed the 3D model to explain the structure of DNA. According to Watson and Crick double helical model, DNA is composed of two polynucleotide strands which are antiparallel to each other. That is, they run in opposite directions in relation to their sugar molecule. These polynucleotide strands are made up of backbone of sugar and phosphate forming its long axis, and the base are at the right angle to it. The two strands of DNA are coiled right-handedly to form a double helix. The two strands are held together by hydrogen bonds between purine and pyrimidine bases of opposite strands. Pairing of bases is highly specific. Adenine always pairs with thymine and guanine with cytosine. There are two hydrogen bonds between A and T and three hydrogen bonds between G and C. The two strands of DNA are complementary to one another. If one DNA strand has adenine, the other strand would have thymine, and if it has guanine, the other would have cytosine. Double-stranded DNA molecule has a diameter of 20 angstrom. There are two grooves in the helix called major groove and minor groove. It forms one turn of DNA. One full turn of DNA measures 34 angstrom with 10 base pairs. The distance between two successive base pairs is 3.4 angstrom. The double helix model of the DNA can be compared to a spiral ladder where the side railings are compared to the DNA backbone, while these steps are compared to the paired nitrogenous bases. So to conclude, DNA is vital for all living beings. It is important for inheritance, coding for protein, and genetic instruction guide for life and its processes. DNA holds the instructions for an organism's or each cell's development and reproduction and ultimately death.